So I decided to use the stamp that reminded me of the envelope on the pages for an overall background. So on this is how it's turning out so far, and it's just printed over that page that I'd already prepped. And then on the page where the tape was, you can see that it prints right over the tape, and I did one on the diagonal, giving it a little more detail and interest. I did decide to use part of the Kleenex box because I saw that same shape that was in the envelope windows. So there you can see that. And I will use this for a stencil. Today's prompt was about our strengths and our beliefs, and so I put the two words there. I pre-printed them on the page because I want to put the little envelope windows over those. And so, what else did I do? Then I also made this window, which I might use for a little title box at the top up here for that day. So we'll just see. I want to put so there's something more interesting next to the word strengths. I'm gonna put a stamp there that'll show through the window. I already tried this stamp with a light colored ink and it didn't show up, so now I'm going to try a green color and see how that works. And one thing when you're stamping, if you can find this, I haven't been able to find it lately, but there's like a thicker foam sheet that's craft foam that's in the children's department. If you can't find a thick one, you could probably glue several together, and it gives a better imprint if you have it underneath your paper. So I just put it underneath my paper here, and then I'm going to stamp on top of it to give it a stronger imprint. And then I just press down, and so it's showing up a little better now. So I like that. Because again, there's the colors, the greens and the turquoises from the Kleenex box that was inspiring me. Okay. So then I'm just going to I keep having to move to get things. Hang on. To apply my little windows, I'm just going to use this regular old glue stick. And then I'll just apply that. And I do like this Yoo-Hoo glue stick. It's really similar to the Elmer's purple one that goes on purple and dries clear, and this one dries clear also. So I'm just going to carefully, it's kind of bubbling up, so I'm just kind of get one of my scrapers and just gently, I'm not going to pull it hard, but just kind of pull it across there, and it'll spread the glue out. And the glue shows through the window a little bit, but it's okay because it will dry clear. So then I'll do this one. I'm not trying to purposely get it on the window, but it doesn't matter because it's going to dry clear. Alright. Now, you can see here that I got the window to go over strengths pretty well. It covered up some. I'm not going to be able to, if I put this like this over, it's not going to, I have to overlap them to get it to fit over the beliefs. But I like it, so it's okay. So you can see it makes a nice little window and outline for those two words. Don't worry, I know beliefs is spelled wrong, but that just shows that I'm not perfect. Alright. Alright, and then I'm going to put my window on. Glue that with the glue stick also. Now it just ripped, but that's okay, because when I glue it down, it'll go back together. And plus I'll probably paint over this Okay. Maybe I'm going to put it a little bit at an angle. And some of the ink or something wasn't dry, so it made a little mark on my box, but I think all those things are happy accidents that just add detail and depth to the page. So there you are so far. That's how this page looks. I'm going to now take my little stencil, and then in this space over here there's still some space left over, and I'm okay with it not filling the whole page, so I think I'm going to let it go off the page. And basically what I'm going to do here, because this could become a text box in my, is what I'm thinking later on. So I have some gray paint that I got today. It was on sale. I like sales. I'm going to just put it on my palette over here. It's called Payne's Gray. It's a little lighter than black, and so it's not quite as stark as some black paint, so that's why I picked it up. Some other artists have mentioned it before, and I just kind of wanted to have some on hand. I'm just going to use a sponged brush, and I'm just going to dab it in the window, starting from the outside and going in to get a good line on my stencil. So I've said before, anything that I'm sharing with you is not original. I've taken online classes and read books, and that's how I've developed my techniques and what I know about art journaling. And so I just like sharing what I've learned with others. A little more paint, and I'm using this at full strength. You could water it down if you wanted it to be a little less opaque. It's still an acrylic, so some of the stamping is showing through the back, and I had used the Stays On ink, so it's not smearing or anything. And as a matter of fact, I think I'll use my baby wipe to wipe some of this off so you can see how it shows through. Now, if you use a paper towel, it won't wipe off as much. A baby wipe is nice because it'll wipe off. If you scrub it, you could basically scrub it, all the paint right back off. So I'll show you there how that works. Nope, sticking to the my brown. Okay, so there is my little text box that I added, and there's where I wiped it off with the baby wipe. So maybe I'll add another color in there later. I think I will wipe it out just a little bit more, so then I could have like a little window there. And then I'm going to make another little window down here and wipe this out. Okay, so some technical difficulties since I glued on this page. Alright, so now you can see I have a little space there and there, and either I can leave it as is and let that green show through, or if I want to later I can fill in those white spots with some paint. Alright, let's see here. Wipe off some of this glue. Now, I feel like this is a good start for this page, and I'm going to let it be. At the end of 28 days, I'm going to do a flip through and show you all the pages, how they ended up being completed. So that's going to be enough for that page. I'll set that aside. So I have this page which I've stamped, and it has the paint, the ink on it, I mean. So I think what I'm going to do with this one is just take, I pulled out some paints that were the same colors of the Kleenex box. So I have green and blue and some yellow. This is the Golden brand, which is expensive, but I just have a little bit of it left, and I thought, why not use it? It's there to be used. And I have some white. I don't know if I'll use white or not. And I didn't really pull out a brown paint, but I have brown markers, which I'm going to try to incorporate onto this page. Okay.